now to basketball, where Massey Duracell Lady Cougars will take on preferred insurance brokers Lady Pinelands in the finals of the #1 Beauty and Supplies Exchange BABA Women's Premier League. Playing last night at the Willie Gym, Cougars defeated Lady Tridents by 22 points in the semi-final to put their spot in the best-of-3 final series. CBC's Akeem Klinkett reports.
Lady Cougars in the black got this show on the road. Good moving of the rock, eventually finding Tiffany Thorpe, who puts it up for a 2 over game-high 20 points. Tony Atherley then comes good on defense. The steal, transition to offense, using the glass to get the points. She had 18 for Cougars. Cougars on the move again. Long distance pass finds Nikisha Joseph. She can't finish, but Atherley is there to clean up the job. Atherley in the mood from behind the arc this time, lets it fly, and the triple is good. The first half wasn't that productive for the Tridents, but they had their moments. Ariane Fields driving for the layup. Then Alicia Squires gets the open shot from beyond the arc, doesn't hesitate to shoot, and gets 3 over team-high 13 points. However, Cougars still went into the half with a massive 32-point lead, 44-12, as Thorpe tumbles after getting the layup to go down. On the restart, Tridents came out with some fire, Squires driving off the glass and in. However, Cougars put pay to that mini surge with a tough defense. Tricia Gill didn't give up on this play and got the interception. Atherley got the dish and finishes with ease. Atherley the supplier on this occasion, Thorpe the receiver, and she pauses, then bites it in. Tridents had some moves of their own. Squires reading the run of Zara Ashby and distributes impeccably, Ashby dropping it in. Cougars show them how it's done though, upgrading the move, Thorpe to Atherley, then back to Thorpe for the basket. The other Ashby sister, Hannah, also got on the scorecard for the Tridents, picking up the loose ball, driving down court, passing to Fields, Fields back to Ashby, and she hits the jumper. However, Tridents were no match for the Cougars all season long, and neither on this night. Cougars taking the victory, 60-38. Akeem Klinkett, CBC Sports.
Thanks, Akeem. Game 1 of the best-of-3 final series between Lady Cougars and Pinelands will be on Wednesday, October 3rd. 23 years old and already making waves on the international scene in bodybuilding, Lorenzo Louis is on the island to give the public of Barbados an unbelievable show at the 11th edition of the Darcy Beckles Classic, which will be held at the Lloyd Erskine Sandyford Center tomorrow. The show will see 45 competitors across 7 categories, with 3 of last year's champions returning to defend their titles. Louis says he's ecstatic to give the fans an excellent display of posing at tomorrow's event.
I'm happy to be here, man. So stoked, excited. Just excited for the show as well, you know. We're going to have a great show on Saturday, and I'm going to give a nice guest posing here. Yeah, I love Barbados, man. It's so beautiful, so much nature, so much green, you know. So I'm so happy to be here. I can't wait to meet the fans, meet the, you know, bodybuilding fans, get up close and personal, have a blast on stage, show them, you know, what I got, because I'm young, 23, so I want to show them age is just a number as well. Come out, it's going to be a great show. We're going to have a blast. Come support your local bodybuilders, of course. It's going to be an awesome show.
Barbados' men splendidly fought back to pull off a narrow victory against Liechtenstein at the 43rd Chess Olympiad in Batumi, Georgia today, with Justin Blackman and Orlando Husbands winning the last 2 games after Martin Des Castillo lost his and Brian Prescott played to a draw. Barbados' open team clinched a come-from-behind 2.5 to 1.5 victory in the 5th round of the games at the Sport Palace. It was Barbados' 2nd win against their 3 losses and Blackman's 3rd board victory. However, the Belgian women fell to their 4th defeat, losing 3-1 to the Netherlands Antilles, a team that was comprising exclusively of players from Curacao. Donna Murray followed up her 2 consecutive wins with a draw, while the other draw was from Julissa Figueroa, as Vanessa Greenidge and Gabriela Cumberbatch lost. The 6th round will be played on Sunday after tomorrow's rest day. There were some extremely close games when the BW netball competition continued recently at the netball stadium. In the Ulrich Sealy zone, Rosette Rockets beat Warriors Ballers 27-24, while in the Saroy Trotman zone, BW Diamonds got over Embark Wolverines by 1 goal, 43-42. Then in the Gabby Scott zone, Blue Blazers were able to beat Supreme Ballers 18-17, while Grisette Rockets had to work for their victory over St. George Lions, as well as Aileen Blazers having to do the same with Vixens. CBC's Akeem Klinkett reports on those two games.
St. George Lions in the pink shirts got on the scorecards first versus the Grisettes Rockets as Kyandra Grant sets up and gets nothing but net for one of her 11 goals from 13 attempts. At the net's end, the Rockets replied instantly through Katrina Henry, who steps in and gets the ball to go down. She had 13 from 24. Rockets on the move again. Goal attack Shantae Cole's turn to receive as she's good with her shot. She had 6 from 11. Lions on the attack now. Quick pass into Jada Callender as she lets her shot fly from distance and it goes down the drain. Lions applying the pressure on the Rockets. Grant in the middle of the circle and doesn't make any mistakes with her shot, but it still finished 4-4 at the end of the first quarter. In the second, the Rockets settled trying to put some distance between them and the Lions. Henry getting things started with a pinpoint shot. Rockets didn't always make it easy for their teammates with their passing, but they got the job done, getting it to Henry, who finishes the move with accuracy. Rockets going into the half 10-5 and going on to take the game 20-15. More action from the Gabby Scott zone as the Vixens in the sky blue uniform close the gap versus the Aline Blazers, who lead 13-9 now through Renisha Prescott, who gets one of her 5 goals from 10 attempts. Vixens again, long distance pass finds Prescott once again as she drains the shot easily. At the opposite end, the Blazers were looking to continue their superiority on the court. Pass from midcourt finds the hands of Marissa Corbin, who buries the shot. She had 13 from 20. Corbin then moves around the circle, getting free to collect. She then sets up and drains the shot again. Blazers leading at the end of the third, 15-12. In the fourth, Blazers switched gears and pressed gas. Corbin now at goal attack, but that didn't affect her accuracy, scoring another goal. Blazers looking for Corbin again. She's on the right this time and makes light work of the shot as the Blazers would take the game 22-12. Akeem Klinkett, CBC Sports.
Barbados and Kensington Oval have received their first ever blue plaque. Well, just starting back now, where Barbados and Kensington Oval have received their first ever blue plaque in honor of the 3Ws. CBC's Sean Green has that story.
Several West Indian legends turned out for this special occasion, including Sir Charlie Griffith and Sir Wesley Hall, Desmond Haynes of cricket legends, and of course Sir Everton Weekes himself. Minister of Creative Economy, Culture and Sports John King believes that this honor is great for the island.
This is significant for us as it demonstrates the high esteem in which you view Barbados, and for this we thank you. Today's event is also special for us in Barbados and the region. As while we celebrate the achievements of Sir Frank Worrell and Sir Clyde Walker posthumously, we are honored to have here in our midst the gentleman himself, Sir Everton Weekes, Knight Commander in the Order of St. Michael and St. George, Gold Crown of Merit, Order of the British Empire, Doctors of Laws, Justice of the Peace, and a gentleman extraordinaire.
The chairman of the British Blue Plaque Trust is Michael Reid.
It's a great delight that this is the very first plaque for me. Normally people are passed on. Very rare you get to see your own plaque, let alone unveil it. But you certainly couldn't have Frank Worrell, Clyde Walcott without the great Sir Everton Weekes. So I'm delighted that he's here to unveil it.
Tourism Minister Kerry Simmons, who was also in attendance, mentioned the measures that will be put in place to have some of the legends present at the Legends Tour at the airport for a meet and greet. He also paid a special tribute to Sir Everton and the legends present.
Barbados is exceptionally influential, and we are influential for a number of reasons. One of which is the very strength of character in that regard and philosophical values of the country. But in the regard of recognizing the people who we're here to recognize, Sir Everton and company, there is a strength of character, yes, but there's an outstanding quality of sportsmanship and expertise. And that, long before there was a Rihanna, was what caused Barbados to be on the map.
President of the Barbados Cricket Association, Conde Riley, says that he would also love to do something special for the legends during England's tour to the Caribbean next year to commemorate the 3 Ws and Sir Gary's 60th anniversary of his innings of 365.
Cricket West Indies had a board meeting in St. Lucia, and I got their permission to do a proper celebration at the Test match in Barbados on the Saturday of the Test match, where we will highlight the exploits and records of our cricketing icons and heroes. We will talk more about that, and I intend to also include the English, with whom we've had several great battles. And to that end, Cricket West Indies has put me on to someone in England to get that aspect of it going.
Flanked by greats Sir Charlie Griffith and Sir Wesley Hall, a beaming Sir Everton Weekes was happy to receive the honour.
I would just like to say that it's always nice to hear nice things said about people. I'm glad that I was there present this evening when this was done. Thanks for the thoughtfulness of all those who made this possible. And I look forward to the next few years. I understand that to get to 100 from here, I have to get them in singles.
Sean Green, Cbc Sports.